Welcome to Golden Expression Podcast, hosted by me, Chantal Smith. So today we're going to be talking about how sometimes, honestly, most of the time, you need to listen to the advice you tell others and also to trust the process. This is episode 1. Okay. So when it comes to listening to the advice you tell others, I'm pretty sure many other people out there, because I'm one of them, we give good advice. We tell people things that they need to hear, and it's like, as you're telling them, it's like, dang, I need to hear that too. So, with that being said, listen to the advice you tell others, because you need to tell it to yourself too. You are your own friend as well, your own best friend. Okay, so you need to listen to the advice. And then you also need to trust the process, is what I'm telling each and everyone that is listening to this. And I'm telling myself that too. Because life is a journey, and there are going to be some little barriers, or a huge barrier, or a huge block, or a little block in the way. But you just still got to trust the process, y'all. You still have to. You still have to prevail. You still have to push through and understand that that process was needed to go through so you can get to where you need to go, Because it's really though it's about the destination, like where you going, like where you trying to get at, the journey is what still matters too, because you see so much progress within the process, But yes, this podcast is honestly going to be me just speaking from my mind, my heart, my soul, my spirit, everything, okay? I will have times where I'm just saying what's, I don't have nothing written down. And there'll be times where I have things written down where I want to put in. But this episode is the first episode, and I just want to just have nothing written down yet. I just know in my mind, I'm like, let me talk about sometimes, you need to listen to the advice you tell others. And you also need to trust the process. Like, a lot of things has happened for a lot of people in their life. And you start questioning, like, why is this happening? Damn, why did this had to happen? Y'all, you have to really you gotta remain in the present. And you see how I'm telling you guys that? You see how I'm telling y'all this? I gotta tell myself that. Because quite earlier, I was really overthinking about things where I'm just like, why am I thinking about that? I need to focus on right now. I need to focus on right now. I need to stay in the present, because going back thinking about the past is not going to help you, because it already happened. It can help you to know what not to do and what to do, but you can't go back and actually fix it, And then when it comes to the future, oh man, please think positive about that. But just know the present moment is what's gonna honestly, in a way, affect how it will be in some way. But I'm going to become more, consistent when it comes to this podcast, because I started this podcast a long time ago, and then I stopped because a lot was going on. I know that's an excuse, but I gotta use that because that's my reason. Because it really happened, a lot has happened. But I just came on here just speaking from my mind, my heart, my soul, my spirit. And just saying to trust the process. Just saying you need to listen to your own advice you tell others. Have faith. Trust in yourself. Trust in God. and things will be great. Things will be great. I know sometimes your day can go quite not according to plan, but just trust it's going to get better, because it will. It will. And you got to be your own friend. That's why I said sometimes, well, most of the times, you need to listen to the advice to tell others. What advice you tell other people, like your friends, your family members, or whatnot? Most of the time, you need that advice for yourself, because you are your own friend. You are your own best friend. And you also need to trust the process. Whether you're dealing with things pertaining to your career, whether you're dealing with things pertaining to school, to relationships like friendships or, romantic relationship, whether you're dealing with things pertaining to yourself, anything that you got going on, just trust the process and know that everything is going to be great, okay? Take the time to really just remain in the present moment and just feel what you're feeling, and know that it's going to get better. It's going to become great. Okay? Because there's times when you feel like what? Like you just don't know. Like you're just confused, you're upset, you're frustrated. But you just have to breathe. Do some good old deep breathing. And just understand that it's going to get better. It's going to get great. Trust the process, okay? This is a journey. This is truly a journey. And it's truly an experience if you really think about it, okay? But when it comes to my podcast episodes, some will be short, some will be long, in between. But it's just me like I said, speaking from my mind, my heart, my soul, my spirit, y'all. So I really just wanted to come up and record this and just speak whatever I want to say pertaining to trusting the process and taking the advice you tell others. Because like I said, y'all, this is really one interesting human experience. So trust the process. Please do. And take the advice that you tell others. This podcast, I am going to really I'm just going to be talking it up. Speaking my mind, okay? That's what I'm really going to do. I'm just going to be expressing myself. That's why it's called Golden Expressions, because expressions is what we all do as humans. As human beings, we express, through, feelings, thoughts, emotions, body movement, art, dance, all of that. We express ourselves. So I got to make sure it's, and I had to put the golden into it, because guess what? It's golden. It's valuable, it's gold, So Golden Expression is the podcast you never knew you needed, but you definitely need it. Okay? This is going to be such a interesting podcast. Like, I can't wait for you all to hear more and more of the episodes I'm going to be uploading. Now, when it comes to the schedule of the podcast, I'm trying to make it at least every week, but I think I can do every week, honestly. I don't know if it's going to be 2 times a week or so, but so far it's going to be 1 time a week or maybe more. I might change up the schedule, but right now I'm just going to do it, get consistent at it, and upload it and publish it and make y'all enjoy listening to it. But I just want to say, whatever you got going on, just a process. It's going to get better. It's going to get great. And be your own best friend. Those advice you tell others, listen to it for yourself and understand that it's going to get better. It's going to get great. Because as I'm recording this podcast for y'all to hear, this is for me too. And I just want to say to anybody who is listening to this, thank you. I really appreciate it. I hope everyone who is listening to this is doing well, Trust the process. Enjoy the journey. Because life is surely a journey, y'all. But I just want to say thank you for listening to Golden Expression episode 1, where I just talk what's on my mind. But yeah, I'm just coming here with authenticity. Like, I'm just really going to be honest, straightforward and whatnot. But thank you. Have a great day or a great night.